Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video. My name is Aiden, for y'all that don't know me, and today is another day trading reflection video, number 7, coming at y'all hot. This is the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform, and I had a lot of good things and bad things on the day, and I can't wait to share them with y'all. Help y'all grow a little bit, provide a little value if I can. If you can take away something, that's great. If you do, drop a thumbs up down below and leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the content. All right, so today I started on NUGT. The reason I started on NUGT was because of the uptrend it crossed over the SMA line during pre-market hours and bounced here and pushed back down, offering a double bounce, and I like that. I like double bounces. You can see it bounced here at the SMA line, it bounced here at the SMA line, somewhere down here, and then it crossed back over the last couple days and just crossed back during the pre-market hours around 3 a.m. Okay. All right, so now why I took this trade and lost money. Okay, so you can see it pushed down below the SMA line and built a support here, and it bounced, and I bought in right here at 11.37. You can see 45 shares of NUGT at 11.37. What was my mistake here? What caused me to buy right before the sellers took control? It was this last resistance point right here. I should have took notice of that. I did not. And I also should have took notice that the stock had already moved past my daily goal. You can see it pushed up 2% already. Like, that's a whole move, bro. That's it. Like, that's what I look for in reversals. I don't know why I thought it could recover even more, but I did. And I waited for it to cross this middle VWAP and SMA line. And even with those indicators, it still caused me to buy right before the sellers took control. So I just want y'all to keep from doing that mistake, and that's just taking notice of those resistance points and those support points. Okay, really knowing those. All right, so this had to do with my entry point. This trade failed because of my entry point. My stop was 0.5, which was good, but I should have took notice right when the sellers took control that I made a bad trade and got out. Like, I did notice it, but I just didn't want to accept it. That's why I let it hit my stop. Okay, so it pushed back down, and I realized that I should have bought in down here, not up there. So I did just that and went back to my strategy, how it should be. And I bought in at 11.29 right after it crossed the high of the last candlestick right here. Okay, and it pushed up 1.7% about. And my mistake on this trade was my exit point, 11.33. Okay, it pushed up to 11.48, but I got stopped out at 11.33. I should have took half profits here, okay, right when the resistance points start to hit. I did not. I usually do that. I did not, though. I believe that the stock still had more to offer. I guess I was being greedy today. Okay, and so that was my first mistake on this trade. My entry point was good. I wrote it up. Should have took half profits here. It came back down. I was waiting for it to bounce off the SMA line. Once it did not and pushed down, that's when I sold and got stopped out. If I was going to hold, though, if you're holding and you're already down 1% like I was, you might as well hold until the next last support point after it crosses that, okay? I should have put my stop below the middle VWAP. If I'm going to hold all the way to the SMA line, you might as well hold here. But that's up to you. That is my opinion as a trader. Everybody has their own opinion, and everybody has their own way to trade. Okay, but if I'm going to do that, I need to hold all the way. Okay, you either go in all the way or you don't. There's no 50-50 in trading. And I was 50-50 on this trade with my exit point. And that is what caused me to give back 1% on this trade and only take 1/2 of the profits that should have been. And you can see immediately after it came up, built a support, and bounced up for a gain of another 2.3%. Okay. And even if I was 100% and selling, look, you just sell here, that's 1.8%. You ride the wave, ride it down. Once you notice another bounce, that's another 1.5%. Okay, that's all the way in selling or all the way in holding, just not halfway. That was my mistake on this trade, my mistake on this trade was my entry point. My mistake on this trade was my exit point. Okay. But they both had good potential. Okay. I feel like I picked these trades correctly. I could have been a little more selective on this trade right here, but I think this trade was good overall. All right, let's move on to Drip. I traded Drip because it had the potential to recover after it dipped below here and bounced on the SMA line. You can see Drip is consistently uptrending for the past week. I also found that to be attractive. And so after it pushed up the SMA line and pushed back down, you see like an A, B, C, D pattern happening. And the stock moved a lot slower than what I'm used to, the gold ETFs, which fly. But Drip took its time and built. I got a little impatient, and I knew the resistance point was here. I had my trend line there just like that, and I knew the resistance point was there. I bought in down here after it crossed the high of this resistance point, 11.36. You can see I bought in right there. And it continued to push up as planned, which was good. And it pushed back down here. I got a little scared, pushed below the EMA line, and I sold. But that was the pattern. It pushed down, pushed up, pushed down, pushed up, pushed down, pushed up. And it consolidated at this point right here, giving a lot of attention to the wall of sellers at 14.58. This nice wall of sellers. And I wanted it to break out. I thought it did. So I put my stop really close so it would keep going up. And in case it did fall down, I wanted to cut. And that's exactly what it did. It continued its pattern, touched my stop, and shot up. And I missed the opportunity of the breakout trade. I don't think I left that much out on the table, though. I mean, from the point I sold to here, which is where I would have sold, 1%, 1.5%. But if you're Ricky and trading with 100 grand, you know that's 1.5. Okay, so $1,500. You know, just because I'm not there yet, you should always, or you're not there yet. If you're trading with a small amount, plan for that 100 grand like you'll be trading with. Okay, that's what I do every time. All right, you got to think like that. So my mistake on Drip, I would say my stop was too tight, but the good thing was the entry point. I took half profits here at the first resistance point, which was good. You know, just playing by my rules. Stick into my plan. So important, stick to your plan. I rode up, and I took the next half profits at the next resistance point when it pushed down here. But again, it was too tight. I should have let it grow. I could have even drew a trend line right here. You see this nice pattern building up to this resistance point and then it breaking out. All right. So that's how my day went. Again, a lot of mistakes, I know, but a lot of good things, an opportunity to learn from those mistakes. And I finished green on the day, you know, only 45 cents. But that's green, you know. Once you're trading with, again, 100 grand, that 45 cents will be 4,500. All right, think of it that way. But for now, you're just trading to learn, not trading to profit. And the first two trades, I believe I fucked up on because I was trading for profit and I wanted the profit. That's why I held. And I wanted the profit. That's why I held on this one. And that was it. You know, just trade to learn. I got a little too greedy. This one was better. Took my half profits. Sold at the resistance point. So I hope y'all all learned something from this reflection. I hope y'all could take it away, take some value of it. And yeah, I will see y'all the next video, which is tomorrow, Friday. It'll be awesome. I'm excited for Friday. Excited to learn even more. Excited to see if it's a green day. It should be. I believe I'm on a green streak so far. Wait. I was green yesterday, right? Yeah. And then, okay, so I was only green yesterday. I guess I'm not on a green streak. But that's all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video. As always, y'all stay up and peace out.